This is a dream come true for this young man.
Yeah.
He's been taking my advice as far as his studies and stuff like that. He's a little slow sometimes, but he's trying to do the right thing. So we're gonna reward him today. He brought me a nice Christmas gift too. So shout out to Hamza. All right, let's do it.
Motivation.
That's right.
Welcome to Will Motivation. Holla.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and we're back again with another video, and it's time to break out the Aventador SV wrapped in R-Line matte metallic blue. So now, what is today's video about? We're actually going to take this thing out and let you hear the exhaust sing. If you're wondering what kind of exhaust it is a Japanese exhaust called Brilliant, and this is arguably the best exhaust that you can buy for a Lamborghini Aventador. A lot of people think the Gentani exhaust is the best exhaust for an Aventador, but to be honest with you, this is the original. Like, a lot of people heard of Star Dropper exhaust. The guy that makes the Star Dropper exhaust started his own company, and he calls it Brilliant exhaust, and so that's where the high-pitched Lamborghini Aventador sound came from, and then Gentani came about afterwards. And if you notice something, Gentani never shows the design of their exhaust. I think the reason why, I don't know. You guys tell me. They came after Brilliant, and it sounds like Brilliant, and they don't want to show you their design. So that to me seems a little, I don't know. I'm not gonna say, but I was getting ready to get the Gentani exhaust, but I asked them for pictures of it. I asked them if they ever put one on a Lamborghini Aventador, just a regular base Aventador, and they just had never done it before, but they were going to do mine, but then they couldn't show me a picture, so I decided to go with Brilliant exhaust. I ended up upgrading my Aventador to the SV, still stuck with Brilliant. There was a few people out there like Lambo Jesus and a couple of folks on Instagram that I know that had this exhaust and came highly recommended. So now I'm gonna let you guys hear what it sounds like when we open it all the way up. So let's go ahead and get this cold start out the way. You want to do the honors?
This is your call.
Just don't jack up my seating position and stuff. You can go ahead and start it up.
I appreciate you.
We got Hamza here helping me on the camera to get the drive-bys. So it's Christmas time. We're gonna let him start it up.
You gotta help me out, brother.
Is it locked?
I think you got the wrong key.
No, that's the right key.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh, the battery done died.
Uh-oh.
Ah, no. How did the battery die? And I just was running this junk.
Turn of events.
I gotta pop the door open. Oh man, in a strange turn of events, I guess this video is gonna have to be continued, or we're just gonna start another video, and then that'll be the next video. We get this thing charged up. I don't know how long it's gonna take to charge up. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take it to the dealership to get the computer reprogrammed. I hope not, because I got this car tuned. I don't think so. I really don't think so, but I'm gonna double check on that. But anyway, all right. So here's what we're gonna do in today's video. It's the day after Christmas. Hamza bought me a Christmas gift, so we're gonna let Hamza drive the F12 as long as he don't crash it.
Alright.
Are you up for it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy though.
Let me see. He done changed my lighting and stuff. All right, so we're gonna let Hamza drive the F12. He's a supercar geeker,
Yeah.
so just don't mess my seating up too bad. Like Dr. Peters jacked up my Huracan. Dr. Peters and Flo, y'all done messed up my car. It's like that. All right, so we're gonna let Hamza drive the F12. I'm gonna back it out of here so he don't jack it up coming out my garage. You know what I'm saying? But this is a dream come true for this young man.
Yeah.
He's been taking my advice as far as his studies and stuff like that. He's a little slow sometimes, but he's trying to do the right thing. So we're gonna reward him today. He brought me a nice Christmas gift too. So shout out to Hamza. All right, let's do it. Lovely day, son.
Yeah, for real. Is recording now. So for those who are tuning into the channel for the first time, give them a little bit of an introduction to yourself. And
all right, so anybody tuning in for the first time, my name is Will. Motivation is the channel. Why do I call it a channel? It's a play on words, pun intended. Wheels motivate me. So there's other people out there that are motivated by cars as well, like Hamza. That I figured I'd do a YouTube channel to justify spending crazy money on cars like this by sharing my experience with other people that might want to have a car like this one day, or people that just enjoy the cars and enjoy the work behind the scenes that goes into being able to get the car. So that's what this is all about.
okay, so before you bought any of these cars, what was your main strategy or skill? What did you learn to do in order to put yourself in a position where you could buy something like this?
So before I had the cars?
Yeah, like your background, what you went to school for.
Okay. So that sounds crazy. What did I do before I had the car? So my background, I went to school for computer science. I went to Hampton University in Virginia.
Yeah.
Got a degree in computer science, learned how to program, write computer code, went into corporate America. I did corporate America for about 10 years, and then started my own software company.
Yeah.
I started a social network, very similar to Facebook, but before Facebook, for historically black colleges and universities. It got popular, blew up. And I started running that business full time. When that business started doing well, almost about 10 years into running that business, I took a little bit of the profit and I started a real estate investment company. And I started buying a bunch of property in Central Ohio.
Yeah.
And then once that property started going up in value and started doing well, that's when I started doing buying supercars.
So what? Actually, hold on. Thing moves. So what motivated you to get that specific skill in computer science, or what caused you to go into that field?
That's a good question. What motivated me to get into it is I was kind of good with computers. At first, it was just about playing games on the computer. So I kind of became a hacker because I didn't have any money. So I started to write computer programs, to be able to get onto the internet, before the internet, on bulletin board systems, what they used to call it, BBSs.
Yeah.
Where you would dial up and your modem would make that weird noise and stuff and connect to another computer. I used to write computer programs to be able to connect, and it was all about getting games. And basically, I was being bad. I was in middle school, and I was trying to get the games for free. So I would connect to these bulletin board systems, and I became like a runner. I would get, in order for me to get the game for free, I had to run the game. I had to take the game and deliver it to another server. But I got in a little trouble because when I would deliver the games, I'd tag the games, I'd hack the games, and put my name in the game.
Your government?
And the people, no, I didn't get in trouble by the government, but I got in trouble by the real hackers that really hacked the game. I just tagged the game. I learned how to hack their hack, and I took some credit for their hack, and they didn't like that, so they started calling my house and stuff like that. And they were doing more illegal stuff. They started getting into what they would call freaking credit card numbers in order to run the games long distance for free using other people's credit cards. They would use the computer to what they would call freak or hack the system and guess the credit card numbers a bunch of times until they got it right. Then they would save the number and then use it to run. I didn't want to do that because I knew that was going to be like serious trouble.
Yeah.
I just want my game and to be out. But once I started seeing what those guys were into, I kind of left that alone. But the whole time I was learning how to write software by hacking their code and by writing the computer program to be able to connect to the bulletin board system. That's what I had to learn.
Okay, and for a lot of these people seeing these cars and stuff, tell them a bit about your background and where you grew up and your living situation.
As I grew up,
Yeah.
I was poor basically. Had a good family though.
Yeah.
My family wasn't really all about making like money and stuff like that. So we grew up humble in Columbus, Ohio, in the hood over by Franklin Park. But my parents were both educated. Both of my parents went to college, graduated college. Both of my parents were educators, and so they kind of knew how to put me on the right track. And I just listened to them. So the lesson for all them young people out there is your parents want what's best for you, and sometimes they do know what's best for you. So sometimes when you get advice from people that know what they're talking about, you should listen. So I just listened to my parents, and it worked out. I went to college, and the rest is history.
Yeah, a lot of people think you can't get this type of stuff without being born into it. Or being extremely lucky, but I feel like with you and your channel, you kind of show that it's possible, and it's more of a marathon than a race, really.
It is. Like, I mean, there's certain things you can do, like if you want quick money or fast money,
Yeah.
that you know are going to lead to two places, to jail or to getting
Killed.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, like, I like women. Like, I like women. Like, I always like I'm not trying to say I'm a womanizer or anything like that. But the idea of going to jail with a bunch of men and being there locked up and losing your freedom, no place for me. So I'm gonna do everything I had to do to keep it legal. And then, of course, you don't want to die. There's too many things you can enjoy in life to die early. So that's pretty easy.
You don't be surrounded by a bunch of dudes 24 hours.
It's not for me, bro.
Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think of a real good question.
Get some footage of that.
Alright.
Hey, you ain't driving like this, though.
Oh, hell no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not dumb like that. Don't worry. This thing is a house.
Alright, so we're gonna get to this roundabout. And I don't let just anybody drive my cars. You're gonna have to be real responsible when you drive the car.
Yeah, I'm not doing what you just did.
Nah, you're gonna just take it easy, bro. But you can use the power shifters if you want to.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't let just anybody drive my car. But Hamza been helping me out a lot. Bought me a nice little Christmas gift, so figure we get some content for y'all.
You know, I enjoy being around you because it's like motivational, really. Getting to be around you and learn from you. You know, I learned a lot being around you, so I appreciate you.
Well, what I'm trying to
letting me come.
It's not just me. It's like the circle.
Yeah.
You see the type of people that I choose to be around.
Yeah.
That's what you need to pick up on. Like, I don't just spend my time hanging around anybody. Like,
exactly.
I try to pick people who are, first of all, good people. Second of all, make me a better person or keep me who I am.
Exactly.
Remind me of who I am. Or third, they are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have goals and they're trying to achieve goals, or they're just good people. You
Yeah.
That's what I want you to take note on.
I took note, man. I seen it because you know, your circle definitely motivates.
All right, so now we're gonna let Hamza drive it for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So wish me luck. But here's the car. I had all black on black wheels on it, but we put something different on it. Some wheels by BC Racing with the gold bronze rim. I think I'm gonna take it back to black. Actually, this car is getting ready to be sold, so I'm actually gonna take it to the mag dealership here in Central Ohio so that they can put the car up for sale. So if you're wondering why I'm selling it, it's because I have a Ferrari F8 incoming. It's not done yet. I don't even know if it started the build yet, but I got a Ferrari F8 on order. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description or right here on the screen. It's gonna be black with the red guts as well. And I'm not to the point where I can keep this F12 and the F8 and be fiscally responsible. For me, I need to swap them out. So we're gonna swap out the F12. It's been an awesome car. It does sound better than the F8, but we're gonna see what we can do with the F8 once we get it. But all right, so here's your chance, man.
Appreciate it.
Drive responsibly. All right, let's see what we. Y'all wish me luck, man. Say a little prayer. All right. All right, so he's gonna adjust the mirrors and stuff. Yeah, get the blind spots. Hopefully you don't need that. Hey, if you want to buy this car, it's gonna be for sale at MAG, Midwestern Auto Group.
You got your seat position up.
Oh boy.
Alright.
But yeah, make sure you're able to control the brake more than anything.
So how do I take the parking brake?
Just put it in first gear. It should be automatic now. You shouldn't have to pull nothing.
Yeah.
It's in first gear.
Yeah.
Put a little gas. There we go. It's automatic. Are you good?
Yeah. How do I use the paddles?
You know how to. Yeah.
I'm over here looking for the turn signal.
Alright, so don't fishtail coming out of here. Matter of fact, I should put it in rain mode.
Ain't got nothing to worry about. Very responsive, it doesn't feel like a Hellcat or something.
Nah.
It's quick, it's right on it too.
Nah, definitely not no Hellcat.
Yeah, it's a different type of level.
Ferrari. Berlinetta. Alright, so you guys are wondering the history of this car. How long have I had this car?
Probably about 2 years almost. Year and a half.
I've had this car exactly a year and 1 day. Remember, I brought it home for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was just a year ago.
It feels like longer than that.
It feels like longer than that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, so I just got this car a little over a year ago. I bought this car for $199, and now the value of this car is probably right around $240. Now I did put about $10,000 into this custom red Ferrari red interior.
Yeah.
So it matches the exact stitching, material, color, and everything of the Ferrari red interior. So so that cost me about 10 grand, a little over budget, but they did an excellent job. I can't complain. They did an awesome job. It would have been way worse if they messed it up, but so I put about 10,000 into it, and I put a FI exhaust. That was another, I think 8,000 or something like that. So I got about 18,000 into the car. I did tune it as well. Tune only cost me a couple grand. So I got about 20 grand in the car. So when I sell it, I do got the wheels too, but I'm not selling it with the wheels. I put the factory wheels back on it, but I am going to sell it with the tune and maybe with the exhaust. What do you think?
Whatever really make sense financially. Maybe someone might
Want to buy that exhaust?
with the exhaust.
So if anybody wants to buy this car as is, with the wheels and the exhaust and the tune and everything, you can do that. I'll leave that stuff on the car. But my plan was originally just to take the wheels off and take it to the dealership and maybe take off the exhaust, because I feel like I can excel that exhaust.
He's scared.
Look at this dude, man. So I've never owned a Ferrari before. This is my first Ferrari. It has been problem free. It's been awesome. The engine has run. I have zero problems with this car. Zero. So for the next buyer, this will be a good car. But F12s have pretty good reputation. As long as you get one that doesn't have any little knick-knack paint issues or anything like that. But this has been a good one, man. This car has been awesome. Am I telling the truth?
So far, yeah.
I mean, have I had to take this car anywhere?
The brakes are like really
Grabby.
Yeah. But it's really not that intimidating as I thought. Like when you get in this car, it feels like a normal car.
You know where you going?
Right?
Yeah.
See the brakes, my fault. I gotta get used to the brakes though. But yeah. This thing is sweet. Right?
I know he wish he was in front of his high school friends right now.
Take it to Easton.
Maybe one day. Look at this dude flicking the paddle shifters like he's doing something. Boy, don't break my paddle shifters now.
No, don't worry.
He done already ran my battery out.
Yeah, sure I did.
He done ran my battery out in a Venador. But nah, so yeah, this is the F12. This is Hamza driving it. His first drive. Have you driven a supercar before?
I drove an AMG GTS in the years.
Look at this dude. This dude.
Do I get the green light half throttle?
Go ahead.
Alright. That's enough. Pretty ill.
Lord, help me, God. Nah, he's an alright driver. He just be tearing up rental cars and. All right, we're gonna let him go kind of quick from this stop. Watch out for the cops though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go.
Oh, he got the thumbs up. He's famous now.
All right. Feel like Will.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this thing sounds nice.
Yeah, this dude's kind of scared me on. They was on the edge right there. All right, we almost home though.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
My battery's dying already. I gotta get new batteries for my my camera.
I'm gonna let him park this car up. I do not feel like doing all that. It wasn't that intimidating though. I feel like the Venador would have probably been a lot more. You're acting a fool, man. Yeah, that was tight.
Alright, so apparently Hamza ran my battery out. He probably took my car for a spin or something while I was gone. Nah, but so it's still on 4.3 volts. I'm guessing that's the battery voltage. Dropped all the way down to 4.3. Should be 12 or 13, sometimes 14. So unfortunately, in this video, we're not going to have the exhaust from the V12 brilliant exhaust on the SV, but that'll be the next video. But you guys, if you got ideas for videos you want to see with the F12 before it's gone, just let me know. All right, drop a comment. What you shivering for? You cold?
Yeah.
This dude's nervous from driving the car.
Nah, I don't get nervous.
All right, so
it is pretty cold though.
he over there shivering. All right, so y'all drop me a comment. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm gonna try to do some more vlogs. So if y'all got ideas of any videos you want to see with the SV, the F12, the S6, the Mustang, the truck, the work truck, y'all just drop me a comment, man. I'm gonna do y'all's videos. Whatever video y'all wanna see, let me know. Oh, I gotta go pick up the Huracan, so maybe that'll probably be the next video after we do the tunnel runs from that one. So I gotta pick up my Huracan supercharged from getting serviced for the next owner, whoever that is. But it's at the toy barn right now. Shout out to Brian. He got me hooked up. It's all ready to go. So we're gonna go pick that up. And yeah, that's what it is. So Merry Christmas. It's your boy Will Motivation. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Cheese.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Will Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Will Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting him. You do the same.